So what exactly is going on with this crypto bear market? Is it on its last legs? I'm not sure, and it's hard to say, but looking at some objective metrics, Bitcoin gained 27% in the last 30 days, shown here. Solana also gained about 70%. Chainlink is up 44%, all of this since the start of October. But by no means is it altcoin season yet. And that means we still have an opportunity to buy altcoins that we think will explode in the coming bull run. And so we are going to seize that opportunity. In this video, we're counting down 4 altcoins that not only are going to survive this current bear market, but that are 100% going to thrive in the upcoming crypto bull run. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Best of luck if you choose to invest. Just remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor. And of course, that means that this video is not official financial or investment advice. We're going to begin here at number 1 with Render Network, ticker RNDR, which is very active in the AI or the artificial intelligence space. It provides decentralized GPU computing power. And that's very lucrative right now, of course, since AI uses a lot of GPU computing power. And therefore, Render is a P2P, that's peer-to-peer marketplace for spare GPU. However, slight criticism to note here, their servers run on AWS and the Google Cloud Platform, or GCP, which in all fairness is not exactly decentralized. It's also a permissioned system, meaning that not everybody can take part. But that being said, in late October, the Render community voted on a proposal, and they actually voted in favor of adding the Beam Compute Client proposal by 99%. And this gives AI operations with GPU a major advantage. Development can deploy faster without having to deal with the infrastructure. So for example, machine learning workloads will increase, and then this in turn should reflect positively on the RNDR token price. And already that price has done well. We're taking a look at the last year here of RNDR performance, and we all know the last year has been very choppy and very ugly in the midst of this bear market. But that being said, RNDR increased by no less than 367%. Over the last 7 days, the price is up by about 28%. And over the last 30 days, we saw a 70% price increase. We feel that things are only going to get better for Render and for RNDR in the upcoming bull run. If you missed out on the exclusive Altcoin Buzz and Engine Starter $100 IDO giveaway for Open Fabric AI, that's unfortunate, but you got to keep checking out Altcoin Buzz Alpha. We're still giving away free exclusive giveaways in the form of monthly free memberships. Check that out with the information below. Plus, our campaign with Engine Starter is ongoing, and we're going to have more giveaways and more allocations in terms of IDO prizes coming up in the near future. Check the link and the pinned comment under this video for more information. Coming in at number 2 on our list here is Kaspa, ticker KAS, which is a proof-of-work blockchain that uses the Ghost DAG protocol. Traditional blockchains can orphan new blocks if created in parallel. However, the deal here is that Kaspa's block DAG, which is a directed acyclic graph, lets them coexist. And you can see how that works here in this visualizer. The chain is also super fast with 1 block per second. However, the team is even eyeing 34 blocks per second and eventually has set a goal for itself of 100 blocks per second. One of the projects in the Kaspa ecosystem is Change, and this is another project to keep an eye on, by the way. With the Change wallet, you can actually make fast and easy KAS payments. You only scan the QR code. The KAS coin saw a fair launch. In other words, there were no pre-sales or pre-allocations. It's climbed by about 5 or 6% over the last 7 days, 8 or 10% over the last 30 days. But when we look at the year-to-date price here, the last 12 months, we see an increase of 2,569%. So really just a stunning year for Kaspa, ticker KAS. Project number 3 on our list here for today is Akash Network, ticker AKT. It runs on the Cosmos Hub and is part of the IBC. And similar to Render, it's active in the computing market. It also has a decentralized marketplace for cloud computing. But in contrast to Render, Akash is fully decentralized. As we already know, AI and its machine learning needs lots of computing power. And the way things look right now, AI is only going to continue to grow. which means that platforms like Akash will also grow. Akash offers what's known as a supercloud. This uses 85% of computing power that already exists, but is not used by existing data centers. And I'm happy to say that a string of recent positive events on Akash saw the token take off in price in August. And then subsequently, yes, a price correction did follow, but now the token seems to be on fire again. During the last 7 days, we saw about a 20% increase, 30% over the last month, and in the last year, we saw a 300% increase in the ticker AKT. And based on the future of AI, everything we've been talking about, it seems like there's a lot of runway left here. And just for context, to get to the all-time high, which was $8.07, that just about requires an 8x from here. I'm really not surprised if we can not only meet that, but exceed that in the coming bull run. And finally, last but not least, a bit of a heavyweight here at number 4 on our list. We are considering the Graph, ticker GRT, which really is the Google of blockchains, right? It's an indexing system, and as such, it allows developers to find data from blockchains. So as a result, developing dApps becomes easier. And that means it makes life for developers much simpler by implementing 3 steps. Data from other blockchains is collected, organized, and stored. By the way, I want to shout out and give kudos to the Finematics YouTube channel for this visual explanation video. The Graph's token, GRT, has a great use case. You pay with GRT for your queries, and so there's always demand for the token, at least as long as devs keep using the platform. And the Graph is built on Ethereum, which means it currently supports over 40 networks. And these also include non-EVM chains like Cosmos. The Graph is fast, and the data loads in milliseconds in your apps. Also, the Graph's team keeps building, right? They keep adding new features to the platform. The Graph's had a pretty good run. It's actually up 6% at the time of this recording. It's up about 27% in the last 7 days, 25% in the last 30, and also about 30% in the last 12 months. But again, its previous all-time high, $2.84, is much, much higher than we currently sit right now, even with this market cap of over 990 billion. I think it very easily could reattain, if you will, and then surpass that previous all-time high in the coming crypto bull run. Keep an eye on GRT. It's a bigger entry on this list, but that doesn't mean its future is any less bright.